Elon Musk is rich, the richest person in the world on most days. Elon Musk is worth about $279 billion with a B. A B. No, Elon Musk cannot just withdraw $200 billion and solve world hunger and still have about $80 billion left over. That's not how it works. You often hear the anonymous keyboard warriors just raging about, well, if Elon Musk is so rich, why can't he just solve world hunger? All these problems across the world, why can't Elon Musk just solve it? I mean, he has the money, he's just a dirty, greedy billionaire. Again, that is not how it works. In this video, I want to explain the difference between paper wealth and real wealth, and why it is crucial not to get sucked into the idea that you are rich and wealthy just because you see numbers on a screen that indicate that, yeah, you have a little bit of money. I want to debunk this real quick. But before I do, I'm Barixis. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new, welcome. I post my regular content every Wednesday and I post YouTube shorts every single day. If you want to keep up, please subscribe, hit that little notification bell icon, and I promise you will not regret it. In fact, I may even save you from, well, round tripping all those gains to zero. Okay, so let's just get right into it and let's try and save some poor souls, because that's just what we do here at Barixis Incorporated. So let's get into it. All right, let's start with paper wealth. What the heck is paper wealth? And no, I do not mean physical dollar bills, fiat currency, fiat money. No, paper wealth is exactly what it sounds like. It is wealth on paper, wealth on a screen. They are intangible assets, stocks that you own, crypto, Bitcoin, bonds, corporate or government. I hate to say this, but I mean, paper wealth is nothing more than just a couple of ones and zeros on a screen. That's all it is. You can't touch it, you can't see it, you can't smell it, or into that. Yeah, it's just on a screen. In the digital asset world, or what most people call the Wild Wild West, the crypto world, you could go to sleep one day a millionaire. Wake up one morning, I'm worth $1 million? Oh my God!
Hey, Paulie, what's up? No, everything's fine. Hey, listen, I quit.
And then before the day even ends, that $1 million is zero. Zero. At that point, you have three questions to ask yourself. One, why didn't I sell? Two, was I ever even a millionaire? And three, am I an idiot? You really have to ask yourself those three questions. They are very important and in no particular order.
Emotional, damn it!
Don't worry, later on in this video, we will cover three common traps that many people just seem to have a propensity to trap themselves in. It's very sad, but you know what? Don't worry, because after watching this video, you're gonna understand them and you are not going to fall victim to them. Yeah, you probably still will, but you know what? At least you can say you tried.
Bruh.
Now let's talk about real wealth, the sworn enemy of paper wealth, the antithesis to paper wealth. Let's get into it. In this case, this is the actual dollar bills that you have, the tangible assets, the assets that you can see, the assets that you can smell, the assets that you can feel. Yes, the real stuff, real estate, commodities, land, precious metals, gold, silver, copper, all that good stuff. It is easy to conceptualize real wealth because it's real. We can see it. It's there. Although there is an argument that can be made that just because you have real wealth doesn't really mean you're all that wealthy. Let me explain. Let's go through a little thought experiment. Let's just say you have an emergency. You need $1 million. You need $1 million by the end of the week. Person A has $5 million in Bitcoin. Person B has $5 million in gold and in real estate. Technically, person A is much better off. They have a much higher chance of selling their assets to get that $1 million that they require. Why? Because person A is in liquid assets. They can easily be converted to real money. They can take it out and then they can pay whatever the hell they need to pay with $1 million. Whereas person B, yeah, sure, they have real wealth, but it's tied up in real estate. Good luck selling a house in 6 to 7 days. Never gonna happen. But you wanna borrow against your property just for $1 million? Good luck with that interest rate. Gold? Yeah, good luck transporting $1 million worth of gold. See, it's not all what it seems on the surface. This thought experiment highlights that the debate between paper wealth and real wealth is not all as it seems on the surface. It is multifaceted and depends on the individual's unique circumstances. Now we have reached the juicy, interesting part of the video. The part of the video where you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm because you want to see myself and my channel grow to levels never before seen. So if you're a real one and you really want to see more of this stuff, please do your boy a favor and just like the video. It takes 2 seconds, it's free, and just, I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much, and let's get back to the video. Okay, so now we're at the real part of the video where we talk about the common traps that you and I seem to have a strong propensity to fall victim to. But after watching this video, like I said earlier in the video, you are not gonna fall for it. Yeah, you probably still will, but you know what? Maybe I am decreasing the likelihood of it happening. Who knows? We'll see. For all intents and purposes, let's just focus on dumb money, retail money. Relax, I don't mean you're an idiot or anything. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying dumb money is known as retail money. Number 1, inflating your lifestyle. Unless your paper wealth is realized, as in you've sold it, you've made a profit, you do not have anything. Like I've said numerous times in the video, you do not have anything. So do not go out of your way to start buying luxury items, cars. Don't go out of your way buying houses. Don't go on your way buying boats. Don't go out of your way buying vacations. Don't do any of that stuff. Like, think about how crazy that is for just 1 second. That is the equivocation of you have a random person, they've promised you X amount of dollars, and you are literally spending money like it's going out of style before you have even received the money. You don't know who this person is. You don't know if they're legit. You don't know if they're honest. You don't know if they're going to actually give you this money, but you're spending before you even have it. Doesn't that sound crazy?
That's crazy.
Exactly. Numbers on a screen, spending money before you even sold your gains. That is just as crazy as the scenario that I just described. Number 2, borrowing against your paper wealth. That is a recipe. Like one of those Betty Crocker type recipes.
This is some Betty Crocker shit.
A recipe for disaster. That is a surefire way to not only lose everything that you have on paper, but also be left with a bill. What bill? The bill of the debt that you should have never had in the first place. What are you doing borrowing against the imaginary money you have on a screen, your paper wealth? What? And the only reason you're even borrowing against that money is because things seem to be going well. And that is exactly when you should be doing the opposite. If things are going well to the point where you feel that you should be borrowing more money to make more crazy investments, that is the time for you to pump the brakes and be like, what am I even doing here? What is going on here? Let me take a step back. Let me just take a break, a pause. Let me reassess what's going on here. Should I be doing this? And the answer every single time without fail will be no. And those in the COVID era that was doing all these crazy investing, buying houses like it was going out of style because interest rates were extremely low, know exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, you, John. Yeah, how was that house you bought for $1 million when it was only worth $500,000? And then when you tried to sell it 6 months later, they told you, yeah, it's only worth $700,000. And now you're left with $300,000 that you have to come up with.
God damn.
How is that going? Let me know. Let me know down below in the comment section because I know there's one of you out there. I don't mean to call you guys out, I'm sorry, but it just needs to be said. Don't do that. Number 3, FOMO. This is a suicide mission. Fear of missing out. Don't do that, man. You figure, my portfolio is already doing pretty well. I mean, you know what? Like, I have $1 million, but I want 3, I want 5. Let me double down. Influencers, media headlines, your family, everybody talking about this next big trend that's happening, and you should just invest all your money into it. If that is the case, that is a reason to say, no, I'm good, and get the hell out. Sell what you need and get the hell out, because that is probably a pretty leading indicator that the top is near. Things are about to get crazy. And not in a good way. Please, for the love of God, do not fall for it. FOMO is a sickness. It is a mental illness that so many retail investors, the dumb money, fall victim to. It seems tempting. It's so enticing. I know it is, but don't do it. Realize the gains, sell what you need, and just get out. If you feel you have a strong inclination to take screenshots of your portfolio, get out. Get out. Why? Because nobody takes screenshots of their portfolio when it's doing bad. Nobody takes screenshots of their portfolio when it's doing mediocre. But when it's like, yo, I made some like 2, 3, 5x, get out. In the age of memes, crypto, get rich quick schemes, if you have already made more money than you could have possibly dreamed of, what are you doing, you greedy freaking bastard? Get out. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Not a single person. There is Well, there's that one nobody ever went broke taking the profits. The retail investing game is a game of psychology. In fact, 80% of investing is literally psychological. Only 20% of it is actual investing. Seems totally insane, but it's true. It is a mental game that so many of us, and that is why we are called dumb money. We're dumb for a reason. We fall victim to the psychological warfare. It's not pretty, it's not fun, and you're gonna get yourself wrecked. And then you're gonna ask yourself as you're sitting in a cardboard box with no money, eating ramen noodles, why did I not just hit sell? My hand was on it. I could have just hit sell and I'd be living the dream right now. But no. Here's a nice piece of alpha from my good friend Warren Buffett. Him and I go way back. Good buddy of mine. Be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. It sounds incredibly backwards, right? And that's the name of the game. When nobody wants to buy anything, when everybody's scared, oh my God, the market's gonna crash another 50%. Oh my God, what are we even doing? Like, how am I gonna live? Look at all this, look at food prices are going to the moon. Invest in what? I'm just trying to live and survive. That is exactly when you should be doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down. That's when you should be getting in. And when everybody and their grandmother, their dog, their mailman is telling you about the next best stock pick, the next best crypto, or get into Bitcoin, that is the time to get the hell out. Y'all do you, I'm good. I'm gonna sell and I'm just gonna eat my popcorn and watch the carnage unfold. Everybody has to get wrecked at least once or twice in their life in the financial markets to really understand exactly what I'm saying. But you have a chance here to avoid all that. You have a chance to avoid getting wrecked. So just do the research, figure it out, and understand that it is a mental game. It's a game of psychology. And that is why the institutional investors keep getting richer, the rich keep getting richer, and the poor will always remain poor.
Help me, I'm poor.
I would love to know what you think about the contrast between paper wealth and real wealth down below in the comment section. What do you think about all this? And with that, I thank you all for yet another opportunity to share my thoughts and my insights. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to the next one. BK out.